Is it a game though?
Is it? Isn't it? All right. What? Welcome to the Still Sick Death of the Roguelike episode 9. With me this week is Aaron Patkow, who actually joined us with the stream for Risk of Rain, but at the time he did not have a working headset, so he decided to be a silent platformy type person. So anyways, this week is WazHack, which is it is a 2D, not really a 2D, but like it is a platform. I don't even know. As far as I understand, the developer decided to make this game kind of on the heels of the response that Dungeons of Dreadmore received, where they liked the idea of doing kind of a simplified, more graphics heavy version of NetHack. But part of what they loved about NetHack, I think, was the turn-based aspect of it, and so they recently patched the game to include multiplayer, and there's two different modes. There's competitive mode, where I hopped into a game once the other night where there's like a bunch of randoms. Oh, hey, hi. With a bunch of randoms, and everybody just kind of took off and did their own thing, and I think everybody had the same dungeon in that one. And the other mode is cooperative, which is what we're playing right now, and you kind of pick your character, and you have different dungeons, but can meet up with each other and trade items, or in some cases, one of you may die and the other person is damaged as a result. And then the other person has to go and revive them, hopefully with some kind of potion that will actually revive them. So you can see Aaron, who's what is this over here, and clearly his dungeon lets him go farther over to the right than mine will allow me. But I don't know, Aaron, did you want to do? He seems to keep wanting to chat with me. But did you want to do a bit of an intro for yourself? Tell people.
Me?
Yeah, you. What are you up to?
It's giving that indication in the game.
I'm getting a weird chat window that pops up occasionally.
Is it like right now?
Yeah.
Right. I was trying to command my pet, which is also through the chat interface.
Okay.
It doesn't seem to be around, and now when I go to chat, I don't have the option to choose between chatting with my pet and chatting with you.
Do you still have your pet? Has it not? Did you have a moment where there was a window that popped up and said a moment of loss overtakes you? And
no. Okay, yeah, I forgot it was an actual pop-up for that and not just an indication in the top left. But
yeah,
that hasn't happened. So my pet is still somewhere.
They're just kind of lost.
Yeah.
So one of the things about WazHack that's kind of, I think, is really interesting is it's turn-based, but it doesn't look it. So like right now, it's turn-based for me. Stop trying to chat with me.
I'm trying to chat with my pet.
It's turn-based for me, which means my pet is not going to move until I move. And it's turn-based for Aaron, but we're in asynchronous dungeons. You can kind of, there'll be kind of like messages that will pop up that are scrolled on the walls. If you click on some faint writing, it'll give you a kind of a hint. Which I guess is kind of like a holdover from the Oracle stuff from NetHack. It's a very weird kind of thing. There's a lot of different classes. There's a bard class that I think is really neat. That's all right. Yeah, there's a bard class that's really neat that will like put people to sleep. One of the things in NetHack is like your pet will basically identify for you items that are cursed, or at the very least it won't cross over items that are cursed. So in WazHack, actually if you walk over an item that's on the ground and your pet growls at it, the game will automatically identify it as cursed for you, which is it's a nice touch. This is also available on like Android platforms as well, which I think is kind of weird, but Anyways, this etched helm looks like it's kind of safe to wear, so I'm gonna put that on and.
I'm in a bad spot.
You're in a bad spot?
Yeah, I was looking for my pet, so I went back to the last place where I could interact with it, and the acid blob was still there.
Okay.
The acid blob attacked me, and my armor dissolved.
Great.
So I couldn't really hit it very well, and so I started trying to throw things at it, and two of the things I wanted to throw ended up being cursed and are now welded to my hands.
Great.
It looks like I can still... You have no free hand to throw the mace. Okay, so...
I can give you a cloak of invisibility, if that helps.
I'm invisible. I'm standing on a trap of invisibility.
Okay.
But...
I have a blessed +0 cloak of magic resistance, which probably won't help you.
No, I think, There's a garter snake and an acid blob there. I can still jump. Okay, I jumped over them. Make my escape for now. Oh, the garter snake's after me, though. I do have...
I'm now wearing cursed walking shoes.
I imagine I could kill myself if I cast Absorb Curse when my health is too low.
I was an idiot and ate rotten eye blob goo. I found a floating eye, and I killed that. So so we started the stream. This is kind of haphazard, but we started the stream like we'd been playing for a while because we ran into some weird technical issues here and there, and oh come on. What can I do? I have nothing to read. Rest until healed? Yeah, that's not gonna... Alright, well... I have nothing to drink. I have nothing to cast, I know no spells. I have nothing to eat. Let's just wear this then. Oh. Alright, I'm not dead yet, so I'm gonna rest until healed.
I'm dead and I started over as a barbarian.
Excuse me. So, yeah, what classes have you played as so far, Aaron?
The ones that I've gotten more than probably 2 minutes in with are Knight and Huntress.
Okay.
And, like, the Knight is what the game suggested to start with, is sort of a...
Yeah, this bobbing skull up in the corner, especially on the Android versions, can get kind of annoying in terms of, like, really tutorializing what's going on.
Yeah.
And they're very insistent that you start with a Knight, which is fine. Like, I get why. Because, again, I'm playing as a... Why? What? Okay, there was inexplicably an invisible rat. Oh, that's why. Okay. Let's get out of here. Oh, shit. I may not. I gained a level.
Nice.
Oh, God, what am I going to do? Oh, Dweemery. So, you get talents as you level up. So you can detect blessing, curse, enchantment of an item approximately every 2 minutes. That sounds like that could be a useful thing, assuming I last over the next little while.
Nice if you survive for long enough to actually identify some of your stuff.
Yeah. Alright, so I'm back down where I was before. I found a pink spellbook. A pair of snow boots.
I didn't manage to find out what your last pink spellbook was, so...
Oh, that's fine. Maybe that's... I don't imagine that's what that is, but... Alright. So I've gotten down fairly deep now, and I killed a kobold lord. And so they gave me this really dope mace that I've been using. Oh, hey, hi. That's a... I found a Roth? I didn't realize that they were a giant ram. But let's take some stuff out of the sack. Let's take some coins. And scroll of create monster. This is probably the farthest I've... Oh shit. Okay, I'm not poisoned. This is the farthest I've probably gotten in WazHack so far. Okay. It does not like that black potion. Small shield.
Those doors do not open up on me. That
What?
doesn't seem to be an option.
Oh, yeah, so there are like monster closets that will give you a real troubling time. And it's kind of hard not to get caught by them.
Yeah. I will say though, I've gotten 2 level ups so far from this one, and I'm pretty happy with it.
Oh, that's good.
It's much easier to deal with the dwarves.
I hate these innards. I keep getting deathly sick. That was a blessed wand of make invisible.
Have you survived one of these closets long enough to know if there's an end to it?
No.
Okay. Because I got, I think, about 10 kobolds there. Oh, I think we're done. What happens if I investigate now? You find some items in the small room.
Did you want me to bring up one of these maces that I have?
No, I'm actually doing pretty good with my starting weapon.
Right, I'm just, like, I think some of these maces are probably alright. Like, pretty solid.
As in, like, you know they are?
Well, in terms of, I've had a much easier time murdering things with my current mace than my starting weapon.
You know, I wouldn't worry about it too much at the moment, because I just meant to get rid of a cursed dagger, and I hit throw instead of drop.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, hey, hi. So this is, yeah, it's a kobold lord again. And those guys, that guy was real rotten business for me earlier. Alright, let's read this random scroll. Okay. That was enchanted by armor. Whoa, hey, hi. I just got teleported.
I'm about to die.
Again?
Yeah. I figured I'd try my scrolls, see if I could get lucky, get a remove curse. I got create monster.
Yep.
Yeah, that didn't last long. I like that because of it's like a side scroller, it stacked some of them on top of me
Yep.
and on each other.
Yep. I also like that, yeah, I just like that there's a certain level of, like, physics going on. I've actually run into situations where I would just, like, pelt monsters. Ooh. I would pelt monsters with, like, potions and stuff. And there would just be, like, this growing pile of oh god, a growing pile of glass at their feet. And so at certain points, like, the potions wouldn't actually have an effect on them because it would just hit this pile of glass rather than actually hit them. Like, the glass actually occupies a space. So there's a floating eye, which I think is kind of amazing. The general art for
That's
it.
That's actually what spawned on top of me.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Yeah, I do think the physics in the game kind of help make up for how bad a lot of it looks.
Yeah. Yeah, it like, the first time I loaded this up, I was like, this looks kind of crazy. But it really, like, I don't know, it charms me. It has charmed me in terms of just being real. Like, it doesn't need to be a looker. I just found a ladder up that is surrounded by... okay, I have to attack this web. I just found a ladder that was surrounded by like a spider web. Oh, hey, that's where these guys came from. There's a spell book there, but I don't really care to find out what it is. Let's get out of here. So, oh, all right. Let's eat some. So it still has the kind of food mechanics. I have no idea where my pet has gone. Which is kind of a problem for me. Because I tend to rely on them. Oh, you just dropped a carrot.
I probably should rely on them more.
Oh, hey, I guess the Wraiths or whatever can go down ladders. So...
Yeah, pretty much everything in this game is surprisingly good at climbing.
Yeah. Visored helm. Oh, hey, hi. Oh, jeez. Okay. This is not going to go well for me. Yep. I just found an ogre.
Nice.
I'm getting in a dodge. Oh, great. Yeah, this is... Right, I'm gonna log out of my Steam stuff because I'm getting messages from people. Offline. I'm in a real bad spot here right now.
I do have some potions of healing. One potion of healing at the very least.
Okay, I'm gonna...
But that would involve me getting to where you are.
Yeah. And this area is...
2 potions of healing. Well, I mean, it is on your game.
Okay, I just killed the ogre. Never mind.
Looks like your health's mostly back too.
We are in a good spot. Need another 2 levels. I'm gonna... Weapon precision, maybe? Should get more critical hits. Alright. Yeah, there's a huge club here that I will also pick up. Yeah, I gotta... Alright, let's eat some... And... What can I drop? Pair of walking shoes. Pair of boots. What else do I have that I can get rid of? Oops.
My pet baby spider monkey is now wielding a dagger.
You have a spider monkey as a pet?
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Not for long, because I'm about to die, but...
Oh, excuse me. Yeah, it would be really nice if I was not sick anymore. I have
Fine.
other shit to deal with.
Your pet baby spider monkey looks more experienced.
I also need to find a shopkeeper. This is the longest I've gone. Oh god, getting through. Alright. As long as I've gone without finding some kind of shopkeeper. Let's... Uh-oh. Yep, great. This might... Yep. What's the likelihood you're going to get down here?
Do you know how far down you are?
I'm pretty far down. I'm far enough down that I'm finding ogres and wraiths.
Yeah, so probably not.
Okay.
Nope.
Yeah.
Not.
You just died, didn't you? Alright, so you can edit... Yeah, it does the standard, like... you can identify what you had. So there was I had a blessed +0 helm of brilliance in my inventory, but I did not use it. Oh, a good thing I didn't put on that red outfit. I was really tempted by it. And so because I never encountered like a shopkeeper, I just had a shit ton of gems just sitting in my inventory. And there were a lot of worthless pieces of glass and then a few rubies and sapphires. I had a blessed oil lamp, apparently. A cursed ring of teleport, which would have been really weird, and a cursed ring of teleport control. Cursed potion of healing. Uncursed scroll of charging. I had 2 spellbooks, an uncursed spellbook of healing, and an uncursed spellbook of magic missile. That wand of cold saved my ass against that ogre and froze it, and then I was just carrying kind of an unreasonable amount of maces. Which is kind of nuts. And I found another staff that was a staff light. And it gives you this nicely animated, like, yeah, it was 400 feet in the dungeon. So, no. So yeah, let's roll again. I'll go through the character creation screen. So there's a knight. You can click on it. It'll procedurally generate the name, or you can click on the alignment, which I've not noticed the alignment really does anything yet. I like that they have multiple gender options for the different classes. And I like that your title kind of changes depending on your alignment. And then you can go over one screen and there's rogues, thieves, barbarians, druids. Okay. So this is not gonna... Sorry?
Have you found any alignment-based equipment?
No.
Neither have I.
Yeah. So I've fiddled around with the bard a bit, the bardess a bit, and not lasted long. I find that my pet winds up lasting longer than I do, because I wind up, all I do is put, so you don't have any weapons that you can equip. You just have this harp that puts things to sleep. And interesting. Graphics options will just pop up and say it's like 39 frames per second. Did you want to change the graphic settings? And it's just because it's in a window, because XSplit doesn't want to believe that this is a game. So it's being a bit weird. Alright. And as you can see, I have a significantly lowered HP. So let's re-equip to that harp.
Switch to a White Witch.
How's that?
You start with an attack spell, so that's, a step up above the sorceress.
Yeah, the sorceress you'd think would start with like a fireball or something.
White Witch starts with lightning.
Really?
I got it on my first cast of it, so. Playing so
far. Let's force it with that.
Also, you can store
spells
in your staff, and they'll charge up and let you cast them.
Store spells in your stash?
Staff.
Oh, really?
Yeah, the very first thing I did was select my staff and then store spell.
Okay.
And pick a spell that I knew, so lightning. And now it says it's charging lightning. I tried using it, it said it hadn't charged yet. It seems to be pretty slow, but I imagine that means it's going to give me a free cast of it.
Oh, cool. Alright. So, I just dropped a whole bunch of stuff I pulled out of a chest, and my cat let me know that the emerald ring that I picked up is cursed. So, this visored helm looks like it's okay. Alright. Now this dope visored helm. Check me out. Alright. And that visored helm is also fine. So I guess I'll pick that up. So yeah, the thing... Like, I'm just controlling with Waz here, and you can just kind of walk into things. Where this gets real wonky is, alright, let's try this cursed flail. Nice. Alright. Great. So yeah, because I just have this thing of lullabies, I can't attack people with with it. I have to put them to sleep, and then I have to switch to a weapon and then use that weapon. So I'd imagine, the larger the weapon is, the longer it takes, the more ticks it takes to switch to it. But this flail seems to be treating me well. Especially because I should name my cat. I'm going to name my pet Sunny Kitten. I'll call you Phineas. There we go.
My cat's name is Chaucer.
Nice. You've got to be coming up on your final MRP thing, right?
Yeah.
How's that going for you?
It's, there.
So you're in the Rhetoric and Communication Design program at UW, right?
Yes.
You're not... Whoa, hey, hi! I just found a water nymph. I can't chat with her. I gotta apparently kick the crap out of her. She took my spiked ball. Get back here. I'll throw this black potion at you. Okay, it does double damage, but doesn't do anything to help me. Great. Now she's invisible. I don't think I'm getting my flail back.
No?
Damn it! That's the first time I've encountered a water nymph. That's kind of neat. Okay, well that jade ring seems... Oh, alright.
I don't know if it adjusts the dungeon at all based on what kind of character you use, but I am finding dark stuff pretty quickly when I happen to start with 4 scrolls of light.
Oh great. Okay, so she just took my... Oh, she took my harp. In addition to my flail.
So,
And
equip weapon now.
And she's invisible. And there's a goblin riding a rat here. Time is it? 7:35. I just healed that goblin on the rat. It's a potion of extra healing.
Writing on the wall. Magic lamps are made of gold.
Alright, just gonna go in, throwing bolos. Yeah, it didn't go well.
You're draining my life to the else place again.
Excuse me. Yeah, I'll just let myself die here. So yeah, when in co-op, when you die, you drain the other... Everybody else you're co-oping with, you drain their life until they come and save you. Yeah, let's identify some of this stuff. I had a blessed veil. And the weird thing is they actually have to give you a potion of healing, which can be kind of messed up if you don't have a potion of healing. Oh, great. I had an uncursed ring of See Invisible in my inventory. So I hypothetically could have found the water nymph again and gotten my shit back, but... Oh, Harrison's online. So... Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, alright. One more time, and then I think we can probably call it. How far have you gotten down there so far?
I'm 300 feet down. There's a teleport trap in front of me, though, and I can't jump because I'm over encumbered.
Maybe it's worth dropping some stuff?
Oh, thank God. I just accidentally chose throw again, and thankfully it was not cursed. It's really something I need to pay more attention to.
Oh, yeah, the cursed or not cursed stuff is super important.
Well, and
Whoa.
drop is throw, and one of them it matters.
So how do you attack with your bow and arrow?
Hit V, and
Oh.
that'll bring you mouse aiming.
Okay.
And then when you point the cursor over, at least living things, I'm not sure if it applies with inanimate objects, you'll see white dots indicating...
Yeah, like how many times you're going to hit them, and yeah.
Just possible places where you can hit them. So watch out, because you can accidentally aim your pet.
Yep. Yeah, I've hit my pet with more than a few potions.
And accidentally break posts, so on.
That's kind of neat. That's a smart way to implement that. I always felt like the ranged stuff in NetHack was always like so clunky, and just fell into a sleeping trap.
Yeah, I do think if there's one thing that this game does have to set itself apart, it's that physics implementation.
Yep. Oh shit.
Because otherwise, it's nothing particularly special.
Yeah, I mean, like, you know, I'm coming at it from a point of interest because I am talking about roguelikes in general. So, like, that I already have that inborn kind of interest.
But I mean, if you were playing this versus if you had the option of playing this as opposed to another roguelike,
I might. There's enough. Yeah, there's enough here that I'm actually kind of into it.
yeah, no, it's definitely worth playing, and I do think that the physics thing does make it pretty fun.
Yeah.
But that's sort of like the main draw to it for me is.
Yeah. Yeah, if you were not already, like, if, you know, I don't know if this is going to necessarily win a lot of people over, if they're trying to get into, who knows, like, the addition of graphics is a pretty powerful thing.
Yeah, that definitely drives me away from some other roguelikes, because I can't handle the ASCII.
Yeah. I kind of like ASCII graphics, but I totally get why they can alienate the crap out of people. One day I'll have to. That's the thing is like that's the thing that's stopping me from doing. There we go. That's stopping me from doing the Dwarf Fortress one is that it's going to take me a weekend to get to a point where it's going to be actually like interesting to show people. Because for the first 15 hours you're playing that game, you're just making sure that you can keep people alive.
Right.
So it's kind of like it takes you a long time to start getting to that point where you're there we go. Oh, that's a firestone. I don't know spells.
So you can shoot it and knock it back?
Yeah, I just did that, and that's really cool. And it's just right in front of one of those doors that. Oh, hey, hi. It's gonna explode, isn't it?
Which also needs to learn to jump over these teleport traps.
Yeah, the pet AI is a little bit wonky sometimes.
They are pretty tough though.
Yeah.
I know you said you were relying on it a fair bit.
Yeah.
With the bard, I guess, because you weren't attacking things.
Yeah, which is not the way to do that. You want to get some kills in because otherwise you don't really level up at all.
Oh yeah, your pet does level up.
Yep.
Lightning is powerful. You need to learn when it's safe to cast.
And speaking of...
when something's right next to you.
Yeah, speaking of pets, I have one that's currently on my lap trying to remind me that it's supper time. Oh god. Alright. This is...
You have a bad feeling as Chaucer dies.
Oh cool, you can shoot stuff on the... Come on.
So, lightning chains.
Oh god. Okay.
I killed Chaucer.
Oh no. Well, that's fine. We can leave this on this moment of tragedy then, because I just caught a body from a kobold on a ladder, because apparently.
The first time I played and I used a knight, I read a scroll that enraged my pet.
Yep. Scroll of conflict or whatever.
Right, and so I was forced to kill it. At which point I had a moment of sadness.
Yep.
And I was hungry, and so I ate it.
Oh god.
600 calories for that dog.
You monster. I just run away from my pets when they get afflicted with.
That doesn't wear off.
Hmm.
It wears off.
Yeah.
Oh, that.
Yeah, it doesn't permanently turn them against you.
That would have been nice to know.
Yep. Oh, cool! I had an uncursed spellbook of knock. That would have been kind of useful if I came across anything that was. All right, yeah. You sold me on the hunter or the huntress.
Yeah, very fun.
That stuff's really cool. I'll have to.
Or wizard.
Yeah, I like that there's like a real difference in terms of the classes and stuff like that. Like it really it dramatically impacts the way that you kind of play through the game and the way that how much you rely on your pet and how you use your pet and stuff like that is that's kind of neat.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, I'm probably gonna call it because I'm still kind of sick and I need to go and feed this cat because otherwise she's just gonna start cuting me to death.
Like Chaucer.
Yeah, kind of like Chaucer, except that right now she's just being really really affectionate, which usually means that she wants something from me. So, yeah. All right. Anyways, thanks again for for downloading and playing some WazHack with me.
Anytime, and we'll get back to Risk of Rain eventually as well.
Yeah, I absolutely want to circle back to that game because I imagine they have some kind of content update in the works. There's been a lot of that stuff coming out. Like, was it Don't Starve got a huge update,
Yep.
and FTL got a whole brand new thing. So that's great. Like, that's a good reason for me to kind of go back to that game because I played a whole bunch of it.
That was a free update too, wasn't it? The FTL?
Yeah, yeah. The FTL one's completely free. So if you have FTL and you're watching this, it's a good time to go and check that out. And then if not, then it's probably going to be on sale somewhere. But I love the attention to detail. Killed by a large kobold wielding a -2 short sword, 180 feet in the dungeon. So, anyways, thanks a bunch, everybody.